Alola, Pokemon Trainers, Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and welcome back to our Pokemon Moon playthrough, the post-game of Pokemon Moon here, with episode number 57, I believe this is, coming up on about midnight here in the Alola region. Last episode, we basically started off a lot of the post-game stuff. We first of all... what did we do first? I don't remember. I think we checked out our Pokepelago, because I've uploaded all of my Pokemon from previous generations. They're now sitting here in the Alola region, in the PC. It's so cool to have them all with me finally. I'm using some of them on the team. I'm using 2 Pokemon from the current team as well that still have to be trained up. So I'm going to be doing that format for the next little while. 2 current team members and 4 level 100 past Pokemon team members. Hopefully you guys don't mind the fact I'm using over-leveled Pokemon, but you know, I want to show off those guys as much. They're all going to be a big happy family now, so they got to start working together as soon as possible. But anyway, we did go to the motel on route number 8, where a mysterious old man had given us a note to go meet somebody. Turns out the mysterious old man was a regular character known by the name of Looker. Of course, he is the member of the International Police, and being the new champion of the Alola region, we've been tasked with the job of, well, we were asked to join the task force of the International Police for the, it's the UB task force, I believe, of course, relating to the Ultra Beasts. There are some Ultra Beasts in this area, and they need my help to, essentially, they were given the orders to destroy the Ultra Beast, but both Looker and his boss, Annabelle, asked me to help them capture the Ultra Beast, because they are living creatures, and they deserve better than to just be destroyed. So I said, you know what? I like the idea of conserving, life, so I'm going to see what I can do to help capture these Ultra Beasts as well. So we are supposed to go to the Aether Paradise and go down into the basement and get some information there from Wiki, who is actually a member of the International Police as well. But before we do that, we're waiting to go meet Hau at the Battle Tree further up along the way here on Pony Island. So we're heading there first. As soon as we can unlock that as a fly location, my next mission is going to be to go and make my way to the Aether Paradise once again. But here, before, we were blocked off by somebody saying only the champion can come through here, which makes no sense because there was no champion before, unless what he said was something like, unless you're as strong as the champion. Maybe that's what that is. Anyway, let's see who we have on the team right now. We have our level 52 Dorothy the Driftblim. She is a quiet Pokemon. Special attack up, speed down. Unburdened ability, boosting speed if she uses or loses the held item, and held item is Citrus Berry for the time being. Moveset is Hex, Gust, Will-O-Wisp, and Minimize. Next is Pandora, our level 53 Pancham. She is a calm Pokemon, special defense up, attack down. Iron Fist, adding more power to punching attacks. Muscle Band to add more power to all physical attacks. She has Sky Uppercut, Body Slam, Crunch, and Parting Shot. Next, Kabutops. I still love seeing the huge blue hexagon on the top screen. Kabutops at level 100. He is a calm Pokemon as well. And Swift Swim is the ability boosting speed in a rainstorm. Now, I'm giving all the level 100 Pokemon one of the Z crystals to make use of their attack. First of all, I went with Darkinium Z for Kabutops. We'll see what the Hone Claws, or Z Hone Claws is when we get into battle. He has Waterfall, Rock Slide, Hone Claws, and Rain Dance. Next is Egbert the Togetic at level 100. He is a naughty Pokemon, attack up, special offense down. Serene Grace is the ability, adding more chances, or better chance for a secondary effect of an attack. Holding Normalium Z to see what, I guess, the Z Heal Bell or Z Follow Me will do. Water Pulse, Follow Me, Tailwind, and Heal Bell. Next is Skippy, our Swampert from Hoenn, level 100, with a Lax Nature, defense up, special defense down. Torrent ability, of course. Icium Z. So I wonder what, that would probably just make Avalanche into the Sub-Zero Slammer. But he has Earthquake, Waterfall, Avalanche, and Stealth Rock. And last but not least is Springer, our Greninja from Kalos, level 100. He is a lonely Pokemon, attack up, defense down. Torrent ability, of course, Normalium Z being held also. And Waterfall, Ice Punch, Haze, and Substitute. So, like I said, I'm going to focus on training up Dorothy and Pandora first and foremost. But if I need to get some tough battles against some trainers, or if I have a tough battle against a trainer, then I have my level 100s to fall back on. But if the wild Pokemon are at a decent level, we can get them knocked out using whatever Pokemon we have in training, as we find Riolu in the wild here. Very cool. What is this level going to be? Level 53. Well, since we are Ghost type, I think we can handle this. It is pure fighting. We can get some super effective damage off with a Gust attack. I thought so. Now, I'm going to have to brush Dorothy off because, of course, she always gets dusty when she uses Gusty. But it's a small price to pay for, I think, a level that she's going to gain off of this. Oh, wait, it's going to call for help, actually. Is it going to get it? More than likely. Okay, we got a Chansey in here. Interesting. Now, I had mentioned in, was it the news update video thingy? I think I did last week. That Pokemon.com has put out a special, basically an SOS Pokemon hunting guide for rare, good IVs, rare species, all this stuff. Apparently Chansey is a Pokemon that can't call for help. Now we're going to switch into Pandora for some super effective damage on this thing. You can get a powerful Sky Uppercut. What's this thing going to do to me? Oh, Egg Bomb. But what's your attack stat? I thought so. And that was a critical hit, bear in mind. So let's go for a Sky Uppercut on Chansey. Let's see how much damage we can get out there as I go for a light screen. I like the way Pokemon are now saying their cries as they use some attacks, too. That's pretty cool. A one-hit KO with Sky Uppercut. A lot of experience. I thought Dorothy was going to level up off of that one. Let's get that dust taken care of. Oh, wait. Let's get this 3DS plugged in because it's on red light. How'd you get 3 dusts on you, Dorothy? Anyways. So, you can find Chansey here, which is actually really good for experience. I wonder if you would be able to find Audino somewhere. Because they're obviously the best Pokemon to go for experience. Dorothy is ready to roll. Let's go for another wild encounter. Who knows what we might find? So, yeah, Dorothy still needs to level first. Actually, there's an item we gotta pick up, too. Max Potion, definitely useful. We got a trainer here. If they're all going to be about level 60-some, I might spend some time grinding up. In fact, I'll probably do that after this episode. Level 55 Wild Trumbeak. Well, I could burn you. You might have some pretty powerful flying-type attacks, though. So this time I'm going to be safe. I'm going to switch into our Rock-type Kabutops. Of course, this thing can learn Rock Smash. But I think our defense can handle it at level 100. Wow, it can learn Bullet Seed too. That would be painful. Let's just... That'd be overkill. No, you know what? I want to see what the Z attacks do. Z Hone Claws. I'm not even going to read what it does. I'm just going to click it. Let's finally see some Z moves in action now that we're in the post-game. So... boosted the attack using Z power, and now it's going to go up again with the regular effective Hone Claws also. So we're at +2 attack, +1 accuracy. Which means Rock Slide is definitely going to take this thing out. But let's not be over powerful too much. Let's go for Waterfall. We'll just take it down nice and gently. Now, I mentioned in yesterday's episode, up until about Thursday, I think, I'm going to be going for about half-hour episodes for Pokemon Moon this week because on Friday, we went way over time with the whole Champion Showdown stuff for the Elite Four and Pokemon League, so just sort of ease things back into the pace that it should be at. Oh, a Grand Bull. I'm going to go with, like I say, just half-hour episodes, so we're about a third of the way through right now. Now, you're level 53. I could probably take you, but again, I'm going to be safe. Plus, I'm going to show off what these other Z attacks are like. So what I want to do here... I kind of want to read what either of Egbert's attacks will do, but I kind of just want to use them and see what happens in battle. So, you can go Z Follow Me or Z Heal Bell. Let's try Heal Bell. Seems more beneficial. Here we go. Alright, so it restores the user's HP. That is pretty cool. Did it restore it all the way to full? It did! I like that! Alright, let's go for Water Pulse, knock this thing out. Experience for Dorothy, of course. I had a feeling, is it going to have an effect on the user of Heal Bell? And there's that Serene Grace pulling through, we got the confusion on Grand Bull. Is it going to hurt itself, though? I didn't think so. Oh, it tries to roar! Oh, it calls for help! Yay, this is going to be fun, but what can this thing call in? Not a thing. I was wondering if it could bring a different species in, like some of the other ones. When I was trying to go for a Light Ball for my Pikachu, and I encountered a Wild Pichu, I kept trying to steal items from those, but they didn't have anything, and I thought, do I need to get it to call in a Pikachu, so I kept, you know, doing one of those SOS battles, and eventually a Pikachu was called in, and it did hold the Light Ball, which was pretty delightful, if I do say so. So I like how they can call in other Pokemon you might not expect. Like, I've heard if you fight Bagon, there's a chance they might call in Salamence at, like, level 3 or something like that, which is mind-blowing. How are you going to find a level 3 Salamence anywhere? But apparently it can happen. Let's just go for one more wild battle here, I think. I'd like to see if Dorothy can win one on her own. Now, Granbull, what do you have for abilities? That one had Intimidate. This one's higher level, though. Because what I'm thinking I can do here, I know Crunch is a possibility. I could burn it, though. I still want to be careful, though. Let's go see what Skippy's... No, you know what? Let's see what Egbert's next Z-move can do. What I'm probably going to do is go through all the Pokemon using their Z attacks, and between episodes, switch up the Z crystals into something else that they can use. You're going to roar me? Really? You think so? Let's see what Z Follow Me does. But with this is what I like. I don't have any clue what would the extra effect be of attacks like this. Probably the defense going up? So, like, yeah, what? I can't even check what it is now. Huh. It didn't say it had a special effect. Maybe it gives it added priority or something like that. I don't know. I have to check in the next battle when I use Egbert again. Because I'm trying to think, how would you add more... So I'm thinking if you're going to draw in attacks, maybe it just boosts the defense or something like that, but it didn't even do that. Granbull's calling for help again. This time it does call in a Granbull. Now, if necessary, I could easily Earthquake the both of you. Now bring Skippy in. Let's set them both up for a quick KO here. Get this one weakened with Water Pulse also. If we can confuse, that'd be great too. Oh, you got much better stats. Oh, and never mind, you're just going to end the fight. Alright. Wait a minute. Huh? I guess because it's a double battle, it doesn't just end the fight. Huh. Interesting stuff. Well, let's go for a burn. As I say, in post-game, I'm not too concerned about a Pokemon being injured and not being able to be used. I'll probably just go ahead and revive them. But as far as the injury counter, I'll still increment it. But if I can get through without anyone getting knocked out, that'd be awesome. Well, looks like we might get to... Nope, I was going to say, we might get to see what the Z-move is for Skippy here, but we won't. Because, of course, we already used a Z attack. Let's just go Earthquake. We gotta end this now. Get experience for both Pokemon that were in Dorothy and Pandora. And down they go. I could be spending a bunch of time going for some SOS encounters for shinies, but not just yet. I'll do that sort of off-camera, I suppose. Pandora hits level 54. Dorothy doesn't level up just yet. But this is it. This is why I chose... Now, I said I randomly selected the Pokemon to join in with Pandora and Prowl. The fourth Pokemon I decided has to be one of my Dark types because even though it's post-game, Pandora has to evolve to Pangoro. After all that time, we finally have Pangoro on our team, everybody. Let's see what the Pokedex says about this species. It feels kind of weird to evolve her post-game, but this is the form she was destined to be from the beginning. She did good as a Pancham, but she'll do even better now as a Dark-type Pangoro. We're on fire, partner, bingo! Pangoro, the daunting Pokemon. From the slight twitches of its bamboo leaf, it deduces the opponent's movements. It's eager to tussle, but kind-hearted toward its companions. Not bad. Learning a new move, it looks like. Wants to learn Bullet Punch. Useful indeed. I suppose we don't really need Body Slam. Bullet Punch, look at the attack stat, 162. 40, but it is priority, so... And actually, that's one of the punching attacks that we want to make use of. What am I thinking? So long Body Slam, Iron Fist, and Muscle Band powering up that Bullet Punch. What is it? I think Iron Fist goes up by 20%, and Muscle Band another 20%. No, 10%. So basically 30% more power added to Bullet Punch. That would be... about 15 more or so? Maybe something like that. Alright, you got all dirty there, Skippy. Let's get you cleaned up. And I can't wait to see our Pandora on the battlefield. There you go, Skip. Alright, I think it's finally time to deal with a trainer. Basically, that's why I was going through all these wild battles, you know? I wanted to sort of see... I wanted to get Pandora to evolve up. And we'll leave Dorothy in the active spot, okay. So, we can fight this trainer, and Skippy will be coming in next to see what his Z Avalanche is like, or just Sub-Zero Slammer. My Pokemon is tough as nails! Is it? Is it? Now, he said is, indicating one single Pokemon, so he's not going to have multiples. Okay. A lot of times, they will put the text in the game and be mixed up about that, but they were actually right this time. So we see Crabominable. Ice and Fighting, or rather Fighting and Ice, I'm pretty sure. The evolution of Crabrawler, level 56. So that is not a Pokemon for our Flying type or our Dark type to deal with. I am going to go into Skippy. Now, it's not going to be very effective, of course, as Sub-Zero Slammer, but we are 40-some levels above. Let's see what kind of power we can put out there. As we go, Ice Hammer. I think they use that in the Elite Four against us. I can't remember what it does, though, or what kind of power it is. Yep, Sub-Zero Slammer. Let's see this one in action anyway. Come on, Skippy, your first Z-move of Generation 7, buddy, as opposed to your Z-move of Generation 6, which, of course, does not exist, so I'm making this up. But look how determined he is. I like how they have that look on their face, too, every time they use their Z-attack. Alright, up we go, just like Rundus. I'm pretty sure his name was Rundus from Metroid Prime 3. It's resisted, of course. So you did survive it. Alright, and Dynamic Punch. We do avoid that. Alright, let's just go with a simple... Waterfall. Not as powerful as Earthquake, so... This is our lightest hit against you. Of course, the actual lightest hit would have been another Ice attack, but whatever. Level 54 for Dorothy. Roy is defeated. I'm deflated. I've lost all heart. Deflated like a balloon. Except not mine, because she's still inflated quite nicely. Fortunately, Crabominable is upbeat. It will restore my lost heart. Very good. Alright, so we got an item here and a Zygarde cell. And an X special attack. Grab ourselves the... I think that's the 70th Zygarde cell. Or no. I think the 70th was one we found in my own house. So, that might be 71. I don't know. Eventually, I'm going to come back through here and search the grass, see what kind of species are in this area. But for the time being, I'm going to try to avoid... Let's see how long I can follow this guy without him noticing me. Really? Whatever. I'm going to talk to him myself. Ready, set, go! I was right behind the guy the entire time. I like how they've done that, though. Like, it's been really hard to follow behind trainers that have been walking, because they usually just walk back and forth and they turn right around. But it's pretty cool. Hey, Bruxish! You're the thing that claimed Dorothy from us back in the Aether Paradise, aren't you? What level are you? 55. What I want to do is burn you. We are faster. Alright, so this is revenge. Yes, we're one level lower than this thing, but being Psychic type, we can get a powerful Hex attack off right now. Aqua Tail, you're not going to try to crunch? Alright, let's see what the Hex can do. Super effective, double power for the status condition, and of course stab. Is it going to be a one-hit knockout? Goodbye, Bruxish. That's revenge for episode, what was that, 49 maybe? No, not that recently, I don't think. But we see Alolan Marowak. We can't burn that thing. But we can retreat, because I think that's going to have a lot of decent power against our Ghost type. So next in is going to be Springer. Let's see what his Z attack. He has the Normalium Z. What normal attack does he have? Substitute. And a Flare Blitz from Marowak, which wouldn't have been super effective on Dorothy, so that would have been okay. What does Z Substitute do? Let's find out together. I'm going to hit the information, just so I know. It resets all of my stats, okay. So if I was somehow affected by something, it's basically Haze and Substitute at the same time. Which is funny, because I have both Haze and Substitute on Springer's moveset right now. Alright. So it doesn't say. Maybe that's what Follow Me does, too. Possible. And you can't Endeavor me. I am a little doll. How dare you try that? Let's Waterfall. What abilities does Marowak have, the Alola Marowak? It still has Lightning Rod. And cursed body, I think it might have. I can't recall. Pretty sure it doesn't have anything like flame body, though. And in comes a Braviary. Should I go for the Ice Punch? You know what? Might as well. Let's just do it. This is gonna hurt. Now you notice that my Greninja is not the standard Greninja you fight online, which is of course shiny with protein. Mine is our standard regular Greninja. Game set. He just talks in single words, blocked by or separated by commas, doesn't he? Congratulations! Not even commas in some place. So, Springer could probably use a heal, but we're gonna wait. I think we're okay for now. But what I want to do is switch up the Z crystals, actually. So, what does Egbert need now? He can use the Waterium Z. Let's do that. And next we can go with... Let's see what Kabutops needs. Haven't used the Rockium Z yet. I'm basically going down the list and seeing what the next available crystal that they haven't used yet is for that Pokemon. So, Seaward. Seaward, no, you haven't used him yet. Skippy. What can we give you? Waterium Z as well. And for Springer, probably going to be the Icium Z is next in line for him. Yes. Alright. New Z crystals acquired, attached, equipped, whatever you want to call it. Ready to move on for another probably 5 minutes or so. Let's see if we can get some more trainer battles underway. This is the part where I go kind of quiet. I'm like, I just want to explore everything here. Like, this is a whole new area I haven't yet been to. We're at the Pony Plains. See some running grass, a lot of running grass up there, actually. Is there anything off to the side here? A wild encounter. What do we find on the plains? Wild Raticate. Not really good for Dorothy to deal with. What level is this? 54. Well, this might be good for Pandora, actually. Now that they are on par with the wild Pokemon. Yeah, what I'm going to probably do, when I start each new team, and I'm going to choose each team... Oh, that's actually going to hurt. As I choose each new team that I'm going to be going through the post-game with, I'll probably come back to this area and get them trained up to be 5 levels above the wild Pokemon. So, probably for the next episode, that's what I will do. I'll start off with a training montage for both Dorothy and Pandora to get them nice and leveled up here on the Pony Plains. As we Sky Uppercut Raticate into the stratosphere. Down it goes. I gotta remember, I have the Bullet Puncher priority, too. Let's go for a couple of citrus berries on good ol' Pandora right now. I love having access to the berry fields now. It's one of my favorite things to do is like max out, not max out, but get like about several hundred of each kind of berry, which doesn't really make sense. How do you carry that many berries around in just your little bag? How do you carry all of this, right? I mean, logic-wise, it makes no sense, but gameplay-wise, I really like that because how often did you run out of space in your bag back in like Gen... Well, I think Gen 4 is when they introduced the unlimited bag space. Because, like, how often... Oh, wait, we're getting attacked out of a tree. But how often did you run out of item space in previous generations, you know? We find ourselves a Primeape. I think Dorothy could probably handle... I was going to say, why is there a Primeape in a tree? But no, I guess it's a monkey. Level 55. Now, it can learn things like Punishment and... What else can it learn? Other Dark-type attacks, but we're going to burn it. It's going to be faster than us. No, it isn't. I guess I'm underestimating Dorothy's speed. Especially since she's a quiet Pokemon, which kind of lowers her speed, actually. You get Outrage? I guess that makes sense. You're an outrageous Pokemon. And I'm going to say probably Hex is the better attack now. Gust is super effective, but Hex has more power to it with the status condition. But we gain a level 4 Pandora off of this Pokemon. We dodge that one. Very nice. Now it's confused. And it's still burned. Not quite a knockout from the burn, but a Gust attack is going to be a nice, I was going to say, nice light tap. It's still super effective. There's no light tap about that one. And down it goes. Oh, we didn't get a level. Close, though. Alright, let's care for Dorothy. I guess we'll go one more encounter. Not a trainer battle, though. It's going to take too long. But see if we can get one more wild encounter in this area, and then we're going to call it a day. And then I guess what I'll do, like I say, I'm going to go for some... do some grinding off, or I'm gonna say off camera. No, I'm gonna show off the grinding, just to get these 2 Pokemon up to be, say, close to level 60 based on what we're seeing here for wild Pokemon. Actually, that was a level 55. We will get to level 60 at least. Oh, drop an item. Wiki Berry. Which is interesting. We're going to see Wiki herself in a little bit. Now, is there anything else I can grab before ending the episode? I want to see what this sign says. Trainer tips. There are times when you throw a Pokeball to catch a Pokemon and it shakes just once. The more Pokemon you catch, the more likely this curious phenomenon is about to occur. Since it makes it more likely you'll be able to catch your target, it's called a critical capture. That's why I don't see those a lot. Because it just said the more you get them, the more likely it is to happen again. There's something in this bush too? Look at that! Let's see what this is. What's hiding in this flower bush? That looked like a Turtwig. Or maybe a Petalil. Yeah, almost like a Turtwig. It had the same kind of leaf thing on its head. This is going to be our last encounter for the episode. We're pretty much at time. Level 57. I can train up quite high on this route. Let's do our Will-O-Wisp, and I don't even think, well, would Hex still be the best? Probably. If it was better against the Primeape, I'm sure it's going to be better against this Petalil. Don't change my ability. What even is your ability? I don't know. I want to keep my Unburden. Not that I really need it, because I'm already faster than you, but let's go for the Gust attack. Super effective. Not bad stuff. And the burn takes it down to the red. Well, it was already in the red, but it takes it to a sliver of HP. And we'll finish up with another Gust attack. And with that encounter, we're going to get a level for Dorothy, which will end off the episode. And then I'll get ready for the next episode by training up quite nicely. Do you learn anything at level 55? I'm going to say probably not. I think you might be all done learning new attacks. But that is totally fine. So let's save the game up right here. I got to refresh the Pokemon too. I'm going to say, thanks for watching today's episode. Sorry, not too much is happening story-wise, but I am advancing towards the battle tree if nothing else, and that's at least something, right? So if you enjoy the episode, feel free to leave a like down below, and leave a comment letting me know what you'd like to see me do in post-game. I've already got some plans in mind where... What is that in the background? Oh, it's a trainer, I think, tossing a Pokeball? It is, okay. I was like, it's up and down, like, what is that? Anyway... I've got some tasks already in mind, hitting the battle tree and then going to the Aether Paradise as part of the UB task force, which I'm looking forward to playing more into and learning more about what's going to happen there. But if there's anything else you want to see me do in post-game, just leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to see me do in future videos. Listen to the grass just rustling. Look at this thing back there. Calm down. Anyway, if you missed any episodes of Pokemon Moon so far, there's a link in the description to the entire playlist, of course. You can go and check that out and get caught up on all the adventures thus far. Plus, there is some links to some other videos during the outro that I have done. You can check out some more videos that I have on the channel, as well as a link to subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed, and join in for some... There's shadows moving here, too. There's so many random things that jump out at you here in the plains. I like that. But there's so much more stuff coming. Daily Pokemon content, Pokemon TCG, news updates, playthroughs, all sorts of good stuff. We're going to start getting into some viewer Wi-Fi battles as well on the channel, now that all my team is here in the Alola region. But we are now done for today. I want to say thanks for checking out today's episode. Professor Chaz is signing off. I'll catch you next time.